Hi y'all, welcome back. Andrea Ellis here, Fear Free Living LLC. Happy Thursday, you guys. Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing well today, and hope you are getting stronger and pushing through any challenges that have come up for you, or you've been going through, or you've been getting beaten down by something and it's been for a while. Remember, you have to fight to win. You have to fight to win. Okay? Giving up won't help you. Giving up won't let the situation go away. Giving up won't stop the situation. It'll actually get worse. So you might as well just push through instead of getting stuck in it. Push through it. I know it's not easy, but that's so important, and you will get stronger through it, and you'll see light at the end of the tunnel as long as you just keep going. Okay? I know we all have our seasons, we all have our rough patches in life, we all have our difficulties. So I know it's easier said than done, but I'm here to encourage you that you must see things through. You must push through to where you desire to be. You must push through to where God has promised you. You must push through to a favorable part of your life, and not let the trials and tribulation overcome you and beat you down and get the best of you. I know sometimes the things we're going through do get the best of us, but my point is just don't stay in it. Get back up and keep going. Okay? So I have a message today again. I'm here, every Thursday as the Lord leads. And I have another message today. For those of you new to me, my name is Andrea Ellis. I'm a life coach. I'm the founder and CEO of Fear Free Living LLC. It's a soul and mind company that specializes in helping Christian women overcome their fear issues and everything fear related, so they could really be about God's business for their life, because fear is often a block for a lot of people. And if you're stuck in it and that's an issue for you, most likely you're not going to be able to accomplish the things that you desire in life. You're not going to be able to really fully walk in your destiny and why you were put on this planet. So if that's you and you really are stuck and you need help, click the link in my bio to schedule a consultation. Let's see if we're a good fit, and let's see how I may be able to help you. Okay, so you don't want to get stuck in fear. When you're stuck in fear, you will not accomplish the life you were desired to accomplish. It will stop you from pursuing your purpose, and it will stop you from accomplishing great things in life. So if you need help with that, click that link. Okay, so today the message the Lord gave me for today is it's you've paid the price, don't forfeit the gift. You've paid the price, don't forfeit the gift. And what he said was, again, we're on a series for people to step out. So this is for specific people. I'm seeing more about some kind of leadership kind of role, or stepping into something that's gonna cause you to step out into serving other people. Whether it's a brand, whether it's like teaching, school, whether it's when I say school, I mean like educational wise, you teaching, whether it's ministry or some kind of thing that you teach. But it's something where it's a leadership kind of thing. It could be you starting a business, or you rebranding your business. It's something where you're stepping out, but in some position that you're going to be put to use your gift and to serve other people. It's beyond you. Like the step involved, the impact is beyond you. You're gonna oversee or serve others. So the Lord said, you've paid the price, don't forfeit the gift. So he says, you must go all the way. You've suffered, you've sacrificed, you've overcome some things. You've allowed yourself to become disciplined and sharpened in the journey. I have prepared you. It's time to step out and to see it through. Destiny calling. Your gift is required in this season. Don't forfeit the gift. Time is of the essence. So again, he says, you must go all the way. You've suffered, you've sacrificed, you've overcome some things. You've allowed yourself to become disciplined and sharpened in the journey. I have prepared you, he said. It's time to step out and see it through. Destiny calling. Your gift is required in the season. Don't forfeit the gift. Time is of the essence. So, you forfeiting the gift. What the Lord was showing me, meaning you not stepping out. You not stepping out, because if you don't step out on this next thing God is showing you to do, you're not seeing it all through. Like all that you've gone through to get you to this point, to launch you out into this point. And if you don't, it's like, what is it? It's like going to school, right? To get a degree. Say you go to be a doctor, you're training to be a doctor, and you go to school like all these years, at least 8 years. And then now the time come when you graduate and everything, and then you don't do anything with it. Like it's time for you to open your office to start practicing, and you did all that, and then you put that aside because of fear, because of self-doubt, because of you still don't feel qualified, because of naysayers, because of family members that are talking in your ear and discouraging you, because of friends that don't understand this journey, and they have all these opinions, and those opinions don't align with what you're trying to do, but they have an influence. You know what I mean? Because it's you don't step out because it's brand new, because it's scary, because you don't know everything, and you have doubts, and you're wondering, what if I fail? What if I don't make it? What if I mess up? You may even get to where you're like, is this really God? You know what I mean? It's unfamiliar territory. It's brand new territory for you. Like whatever your situation is, you got to shut all that down. Because you have to understand too, you don't have all day. You don't have all this time to make this decision. Like when God is launching you out, you have to kind of do that. You don't have all this time. Like if you don't do it in this time, it will pass you by. So you don't have until like next year to figure out if you're going to do this or not. Like the grace will pass. Like time is of the essence. The time is now. So I'm here, urgency in the time. Urgency in the time. And this is a launch time. That's why God has me on this theme. Like the messages are different, but they're the same. It's because the underlining thing is for you to step out. It's for you to launch. It's for you to move on that thing. It's for you to take action. That's like the underlying bottom line of like so many of these messages, like the Lord has been telling me to tell people. Like that is the bottom line, is for you to launch, step out, take action, move on that thing, move forward. It's all about like going forward, launching out, moving on whatever God has put in your heart. So I'm just telling you, like, and this one specific I feel is for like, it has to do with you using your gift, you stepping out on some gift that you need to use to serve other people. It could be anything. And the Lord told me, like, whoever it's for, like when you hear this message, you're really gonna know it's you, because God has already it's been months that you've needed to take some kind of action. So this thing has been, ongoing. So it's not brand new. So it's not like it's gonna catch you unaware. You already know. So the Spirit will bear witness with your spirit. So whoever I'm speaking to, you know who I'm talking to. So but this action is so important because God has been preparing you all this time. And like he said, I'm going to read it one more time. You must go all the way. You've suffered. You've sacrificed. You've overcome some things. You've allowed yourself to become disciplined and sharpened in the journey. I have prepared you. So through all that stuff, God used all that to prepare you. I've prepared you. It's time to step out and to see it through. Destiny calling, your gift is required in this season. Don't forfeit the gift. Time is of the essence. So you guys, whoever this is for, please take heed. You know, it's beyond you. You will forfeit this by, you've already paid the price. Let me say that. You've already done everything you need to do to get to here, to launch. You've went through it, and it's not been easy. It's not been easy. So don't forfeit it by not doing it. That's how you're going to forfeit it. It's like you're going to give it up. By not doing it, you're just going to give it up, and your time is going to pass, and it's going to pass you by. So don't forfeit. The way you will forfeit is by not stepping out, by not doing whatever God is putting on you to do right now, that he's been preparing you all this time for. You know, it's kind of like with me, like I had to go through my season of really, learning who I am in God, my season of really being healed from my childhood and the things I went through that really instilled and seeded fear that was stopping me from like really being all God called me to be and doing what what my calling was. You know what I mean? I had to overcome my fears, and I had to be healed from my past. That was a big part of my journey, and learn who I am in God and all that stuff. For me to even start coaching other women and helping other women to overcome their fear, I had to go through that. So I could have went through all that, and God told me to start doing this business, and I don't do it, then I would be forfeiting all that. Because look at the other people that are being blessed through my ministry, through my journey, through my call, to help other women get on the other side of fear. So it's like that. It's like you can't stop halfway. You have to go all the way by stepping out. So that's what the Lord is saying. You've paid the price. So don't let it be that you paid the price in vain, and you forfeit your gift, forfeit your destiny, really, because people's life are dependent on you stepping out. People's life are dependent on you stepping out. People's life are dependent on you stepping out. So you really don't really have a choice. There's so much reward that comes with this. There's so much blessings attached to this, but you will never experience that if you stop halfway and you don't see it all the way through by not stepping out. So don't forfeit the gift by not stepping out. Others are dependent on it, and others' deliverance is tied up in what God has called you to do. You know what I mean? Whatever that is, it don't have to be like a ministry thing. It could be a product that God have you like launch, but through that is your, he's going to use that to minister to people. You know what I mean? People wear clothes, they buy things. So, it could be through art. Some people are artists. And through your drawings, like, don't put God in a box. Like, it may not be the traditional, like, thing, especially as a Christian person, traditional thing that we think of as, like, ministry or God using. No, the devil is a liar. All these different industries, God needs people. And God will use it, and you don't know how God will use that. So don't put God in a box, and it has to be very church-like, or very churchianity, I would say, or very like, the traditional way of like ministry or whatever. Like, whatever you're called to do. You could be a sculptor, and you're good at creating nice pottery, and like whatever. You might be a gardener, and God have you have beautiful plants, and you can really arrange flowers and be a blessing to somebody. Like, don't put God in a box, y'all. Maybe you're a very good tutor, and you're good at tutoring young children, and God is going to use you that way. Like, don't put God in a box, okay? That's religion. That's religiosity spirit. Like, God is a real person, and he flows in many different ways. It doesn't have to be the traditional way that we are used to. God could work in any way. Okay, so if that's you, and you're like, how maybe what God is launching you out is your ministry, but you don't see it that way because maybe you're an artist, or you're a fashion designer, or you are maybe you're a janitor. You know, maybe you're, well, you know, I'm talking, yeah, janitor. Maybe you're a cleaning person. And, you know, you don't see, but maybe you love doing that. And that's how God is going to work through you. Like, you know, maybe you're an actress. You love acting. You do love reading scripts or writing scripts. And that's how God is going to use you. It don't have to be in like the church way, you know, but God flows in different ways. So whatever that is for you, like, you know, don't take that for granted. Welcome in. Thank you for coming in. So however that is for you, hope you're having a good day. However that is for you, like, don't put God in a box. He can work in so many different ways. It don't have to be a traditional way of Christianity or of religion. You know, we're the ones that limit God, and we're the ones that put God in a box. But God flows in so many different ways. So I really think God want to stress that point. Like, so don't think of everything as like church, like the traditional church way. Whatever way God has put in your heart, just flow with that. And trust him to use it. You know, if you have a strong desire and he's put that in your heart to really step out and launch out and go after this thing, but it's not like the traditional churchianity and Christian way, but you're a Christian woman and God is speaking to you to do something, but it's not in that realm. Don't like put God in a box. Flow with that. Whatever that is, flow with that. You know, God works in different ways. God works in different ways. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. I hope you're having a good day. So God works in different ways. Don't put God in a box. You know, so I don't know if God is really stressing that. Religion put God in a box. God is not a religion. God is a relationship. He's not a religion. He's a relationship. He's a relationship. So he's really stressing. So walk in the way that he's leading you. Whatever passion he's put in your heart, go with that. If you're an artist, flow with that. If you're a fashion designer, flow with that. If you're just a regular kindergarten teacher, flow with that. However he's going to use you. You know, if you're a hostess, hostess like on an airline, flow with that. Like, however, you know, he's going to use you. Just whatever you really enjoy and you're passionate and that's what you're feeling to like really dig into that thing in this season. Like, don't put him in a box and don't listen to people that's telling you, oh, it got to be this way, got to be that way. No. A lot of times our family members, they don't know they don't know what God has put in our hearts. So they don't understand. So you can't take advice sometimes from like family members, close family members, people that really love you. They mean well, but they'll jack you up in this season because they don't understand what God is doing. God has put something in your heart. Some of you don't even fully understand what God is doing, but it's in you and you have to just flow with that. You can't just let people on the outside like try to talk you out of stuff because they don't understand. You know, some of us ourselves, we don't even understand exactly. So much less them. If we don't even understand completely, much less them. So you have to really hear the voice of God and walk with that. And he's going to speak to you a lot of times through your desires, through your passion. And there's just going to be a pull in that area, but you're a little scared. And that's okay. Just don't let that little scare like stop you. Okay? Don't let the scare stop you. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for being here. If you feel this is a benefit, you could really share this broadcast. I appreciate it. I'm going to be getting off. But I'm just telling you, like, God understand. But don't let fear stop you. Don't let fear stop you. Because that's what fear comes to do, is to stop us. And if you will push beyond that fear, that's where you're going to enter into your greatness. Your greatness is beyond your fears. It's beyond your fears. You will never enter into your greatness until you conquer and overcome your fears. And that doesn't mean you never be afraid. It just means you don't let it stop you. And when you don't let it stop you and you keep going, you will overcome it. You will get stronger. And what you used to be afraid of, you're genuinely not afraid of it anymore. You know, that's my testimony. Things I used to be afraid of. Some things you will not overcome until you do it afraid. Some things you will not overcome until you do it afraid. That's the only way to overcome it. And when you get to the other side, then you will feel the real freedom of, of walking ahead even though you're afraid. But when you still do it anyway, you'll get stronger, and you'll see over time you ain't scared no more of that. You ain't scared, anymore of that thing that used to oppress you, and you'll be shaken to do it. But that's the way to overcome it. You have to take action to overcome some of your fears. Some of your fears is going to require taking action. That's the only way. You could renew your mind all you want. You could visualize all you want. You could affirm, affirmations all you want, which is a part of all of this. Change your belief system. Change your thinking. A lot of these things you have to do to overcome fear. But you have to take the other step, is to step out and actually take action. Okay? So if this is you, don't forfeit your gift by not stepping out. That's how you're going to forfeit it. By not taking action in the season, and you will regret it, because there's a lot attached to it. There's a lot attached. Not only are you going to, what you're going to do is going to be a blessing, but it's going to come with rewards. And it's going to take you to another level. But you will never experience any of that if you shortcut yourself by going through all those things that you needed to go through to prepare for this moment, and then you don't go all the way. Okay? So anyway, I'm going to get off now. Thank you again for being here. Pray this was a blessing to you. For those that will watch, if you are really struggling with fear, and fear is stopping you from stepping out, maybe that's your issue, and you're really stuck in fear. I minister to people that are really stuck in fear, that really have an issue with fear, and fear is a stronghold. If that's you, click the link in my bio and schedule a free consultation. Let's chat. Let's see if I can help you through coaching. I'm really gifted in that. I'm really called in that. And I help many others, and I'm sure I could help you. We'll see if we're a good fit. But if that's you and you feel really led to take that action, don't procrastinate on that. Okay? So I love you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you again. Tanir Miller Designs. God bless you, and hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Do some self-care. Step out on that thing. God has big plans for you. Don't forfeit your gift. All right, be blessed. Bye.